So many F-bombs in one video. Young lady, relax. Relax. People promoted this BELA Act. When we spoke against it, it was like we don't want to integrate black kids and white kids. It's like we said white kids should have better education than the black kids. This is BELA in action. Now, a Chivenda speaking kid got enrolled in an African school now. Now the mother doesn't know what to do. These are the results of voting in government and political parties like the ANC, man.
Yo guys, I'm so depressed as I speak right now. In the last moment, school is supposed to open in 2 days, and my grade 1, who's supposed to be going in grade 1 on Wednesday, he's enrolled in an African school. Not African school to say that they teach in English, no. They teach all the subjects in Afrikaans, except English itself as English. They teach it in English. The rest of the subject is Afrikaans. And mind you, the child only speaks English. And it's Monday. And there's nowhere where the department has placed us except this school. So I'm seated here with a problem where I don't know how it's going to be resolved, because this Department of Education is so fuck up in such a way that fuck you. Fuck! What am I gonna do with a child who's only studying English in an African school? I'm sitting on a departmental problem here.
Can't hold it. I can't hold it.
Of education, basic education. Fuck you.
Oh, I can't hold it, bro. She's Vanda. Hey, she looks cute. I must say, hey, she looks cute. But this is what you signed up for with the BELA. She's so funny, man.
How when Amara? Let me respond to you, Madalivo. What you are saying, I don't know whether I should block you or what. If you think this post is for fun, if you think so, it's for fun. I'm not posting this for fun, and I'm not joking. Right now, I'm not joking. I'm very much and very, 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 very serious. Not like I guess buy a like and wow. Oh, nikobono ngari nini ngasukonana nabala na dwana pfesesa na milayo nabala na pfesesa zwine ndakwamba zwone. So please,
bro, that's Afrikaans, bro. Everything is written in Afrikaans, bro. That's the BELA. That's the BELA, bro. Welcome to the BELA, the BELA world.
I'm very fragile right now, and I'm very, 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 very serious. Very, 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 very serious. I'm very serious. The department has wronged me. I'm very serious. The Department of Education has wronged me. Basic education has Ferio! Place my kid! My can't be the African school! Tanto Panan them knows what to go on Ramba on. One angana akazito tukutuku munu. Udor konana. The Kwambori Udabako Gudori. Can you kak?
What? Hey, man.
Wow, about my child. And now do I go to more good on Wara, Afrikaans, Uamba, Afrikaans, Umbero ya toilet. Mefro can ye kak. Mefro can ye break. You confess to Cambermini. Mwana and go to motor frustrator. Mwana, each Kadura January, first day at school. Now I go frustrator. Go Amba Afrikaans. In the Combermini, need only block it as well on the chip as Hey.
Bro, she's so mad, bro. She speaks Venda. I don't know how to speak Venda. I had no clue what she was saying over there. But what I do know is that AfriForum, ladies and gentlemen, is by far... Let me just do this. So, ladies and gents, AfriForum is for the people. It is the only opposition party, even though they are not a party. They are just a forum. They're an organization, a movement where people pay, and then the things you like should happen because they say they are going to happen, and they actually do them. They build the schools. They take care of their people, AfriForum, really. It is the only certified opposition movement in this country, because the DA promised us that, listen, if the ANC goes along with the BELA Act, we are stepping. We are going to the benches as the official opposition party in parliament. But because they love power so much that even when they taste just a little bit, they don't want to let it go. The BELA Act was enacted. The DA is still in the GNU. Why are they there? Now we have Solidarity and AfriForum. And what is the SCS? Solidarity Support Center for Schools. Okay. They are rejecting the BELA Act. So let us read into it. It says here, AfriForum and Solidarity and SCS kicks off legal fight against BELA Act. AfriForum, Solidarity and the Solidarity Support Center for Schools have started with legal action against the promulgation of the BELA Act. According to these organizations, President Cyril Ramaphosa enacted irrationally and in breach of various agreements, as well as a recommendation by the Minister of Basic Education, Siviwe Garube, by promulgating the BELA Act in its entirety. Garube recommended that the implementation of the language and admissions policy be postponed due to the absence of appropriate norms and standards. The minister has also acted irrationally, according to the organizations, because she co-signed the promulgation notice and therefore acted against her own recommendations of barely 2 weeks prior to Ramaphosa that this act must not be promulgated in its entirety. Garube also made recommendations that Ramaphosa that would have afforded protection to, among other things, mother language protection and African schools. AfriForum, Solidarity and SCS, all part of the Solidarity movement, have already sent legal letters to Ramaphosa and Garube respectively, wherein it is shown that signing the promulgation notice was irrational. In terms of the legal letters, the minister and the president have 10 days to resolve the dispute. If there's no resolution, the parties have no other choice than to approach the court. Also, they haven't taken them to court. They will take them to court if they don't reconsider. According to Kali Krill, CEO of AfriForum, the promulgation of the BELA Act in its entirety is an act of aggression by the government against African schools and children. The promulgation indicates that the ANC is busy turning the government of national unity into the government of national disagreement that aims to co-opt parties like the DA and Freedom Front Plus to help the ANC carry out its policy, Krill adds. Dr. Dick Herman, COO of Solidarity, indicated that the organization was unpleasantly surprised to see that the BELA Act was promulgated in its entirety without any of the conditions the minister recommended to the president. According to him, the promulgation was a dishonorable breach of the agreement that the government signed with Solidarity at NETLAC. The Constitution and case law confirm that the minister's recommendation as the person responsible for implementing the act carries weight. The promulgation of a law is not the sole task of the president. The purpose of the minister's recommendations is to postpone the act's enactment so that the necessary steps can be taken to implement the act effectively, says Herman. According to Leon Fourie, CEO of the CS, the president provided no explanation for ignoring the minister's recommendations and the agreements reached. It appears that the president's irrational promulgation of the BELA Act in its entirety succumbed to the political pressure from the anti-African elements within the ANC, says Fourie. When a human head of operations at the Solidarity movement indicated that the institutions of the Solidarity movement will this year, apart from the legal steps against the promulgation notice of the BELA Act, also focus on seeing to it that the norms and standards and the regulations regarding the language and admissions policies of schools that the Minister of Education must now compile contains provisions that will aim to prevent education officials from abusing their power and targeting African schools. The institutions of the Solidarity Movement also reserve the right to take legal action against the unconstitutionality of the BELA Act itself after concluding the legal process against the promulgation notice human earths. So also what the Solidarity Movement are talking about here is that, we are against the idea that the BELA Act was implemented and enacted in its entirety. The sections that the Minister of Basic Education, Minister Khwarube, said, we don't want these sections must go, and she made those recommendations to the president. Apparently the president ignored all of that. Will they be able to succeed against this? I don't know. We still have to see about it. I'm not a lawyer myself. Somebody who's a lawyer has to really explain this to us if it holds, really. But we hope to see what will happen. What I'm really disappointed about in all of this is that they are actually saying the BELA Act has to be implemented, excusing other sections that they don't want in there. I'm saying that the BELA Act must go in its entirety. All of it must go. It is horrible. It is not about inclusion or quality education for everybody. It is about giving illegal Tinashes and Abduls spaces in our schools even though they don't have documentation. It is about destroying the Afrikaner culture in our schools, and also it is about spreading the degeneracy that exists in public schools and destroying the public education in our schools, ladies and gentlemen. It is about destroying every one of our good standing public schools that are still there. They want to make sure that even these are eradicated, ladies and gentlemen. With that, I'm just gonna say in 2029 and 2026, let us be intentional about who we are going to vote for. In the upcoming elections of 2026 and 2029, let us be intentional about who we vote for if we want to see South Africa prosper. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, Kananelo Gadimagato. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you are notified every time that we upload. We are out of here, man.